Hey guys, it's Lexi. I hope you are all having a fantastic day. I am sharing my Rainbow Melts pre-order haul, and I cannot remember what month this was from, but I will probably have that name up there, whatever month that I ordered this in. A lot of other people have been hauling these, so this one is my haul. This is what I picked up. And going over everything, first things first, I did get a little business card here, or a little card that says Rainbow Melts, and then thank you for your purchase. Please allow 2 weeks cure time from port date, happy melting, and then some information about the owner, Crystal, her website, her email, the Facebook page and Instagram page. And as I always do, I will leave all of this information down below for you guys to check out. And then on the back, it does have some other information about safety with wax melts, which is awesome. It did come packaged with these little colorful kind of rainbow inspired squiggly worms, which I love. So I had to lay these down and show you guys how cute those were. And it also did have a packing slip with all of the information of what I ordered on it. So that's fantastic. Crystal also included a sample of candy, which is cute because it's like rainbow candy. So Rainbow Melts and rainbow candy. I thought that was adorable. Nice little touch, and I love candy. And then she also included a sample in the scent Aruba Coconut. And the notes on this are citrus, coconut, vanilla, and sandalwood. And I don't think I've smelled the sample yet. Oh, this is really, really good. So this is a super sweet coconutty scent. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like a coconut, like a body oil, like a coconut suntan oil a little bit. It's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from this. It's really, oh man, that's really, really good. I'm not usually like huge on coconut scents, but I really like that. I feel like Ashley would like this because she loves her coconut scent. So that is exciting, and I'm very grateful for the samples and the candy. I love that. And then jumping in, I did pick up 4 of these mini loaves, and I ended up picking up quite a few of these chunky shimmer bars. So I'm gonna go over the little loaves first, and starting with the one that I was actually most excited about. This is in Plum Tart, and Plum Tart is plums, warm vanilla crust with hints of citrus and bakery cinnamon, which is funny because citrus and cinnamon, I feel like, wouldn't go together, but this definitely works. This is really, really good. The plum is like a deep, dark, rich, fruity type of plum. It kind of reminds me of something that I would melt towards like the fall, and I think that just like plum kind of makes me think a little bit more of fall time. But it's not like, the cinnamon in this is like a little bit, but it's not like a bakery, like a fall bakery, I guess. It definitely is something that you could use any time of year because of how juicy the plum is. So plum is such a dark, juicy type of fruit, but this is definitely like a very juicy type of plum, more than just like a dried plum type of scent. I don't know if that makes any sense, you guys. It's really juicy. I do get a bit of like the crustiness, but it's not a heavy crust. And then the cinnamon note in this is not heavy cinnamon. It's definitely not like a red hot cinnamon. It is obviously, like it says bakery cinnamon, so it's a bakery cinnamon, but it's not like overly bakery. I'm not describing this well at all. If you guys have tried this one, then you know how great this is, but this one smells really yummy. I also picked up an Elm Street in a little loaf, and this is Palo Santo marshmallow and sugar cookie. And I do have this in another form. It was like the little tins that you can heat up. I haven't melted it yet, but you guys, on cold, I was so obsessed that I knew that I needed more of it no matter what. This smells so good. So there are a ton of Palo Santo and like cookie type of blends out there with like tons of different vendors. It is everywhere in the vendor wax community. You guys, I'm sure, have seen all of those blends. In my opinion, out of all of the ones that I've tried, this one is so good. I think this one is the best one that I've smelled. It just smells so darn good. The Palo Santo, whatever Palo Santo that she uses is just, I think, the best. It just is like manly, but like still woodsy. oh man, it's not like too cologne-y. Some of them are like too much cologne-y. Some of them are like too woodsy, but this one is just like somewhere in the middle. It's really nice. And then the sweetness of the marshmallow and the sugar cookie balances in the perfect way. It's not too much Palo Santo and it's not too much sugar cookie or marshmallow. It is just like smack dab in the middle, perfect blended. I love this one. I know that this one, just like Plum Tart, this one is also like really, really loved. Was this one her YouTuber's favorite sampler? I'm gonna have to double check, you guys. I think that this one is the YouTuber's favorite sampler, or not sampler, like pre-order. I'm definitely gonna have to double check for you guys. So this next one here that I have in a mini loaf is in Cool Beans. And this is iced coffee, whipped marshmallows, and caramel drizzle. And I picked up a couple of her coffee scents because my last order that I purchased from Rainbow Melts was the coffee sampler, and I've been melting my way through that, and I have been loving it. I have been so impressed. They last like days, like literally days in my warmer. They've been lasting, and they're so strong and they're so good. So I knew I had to pick up some more coffee scents, and this is so good, you guys. I want to smell it again. I'm smelling all of these, of course, again, but this one, oh my gosh, you guys, it smells definitely like real, like iced coffee, like authentic iced coffee. I don't know how it like smells like. It really reminds me of what I get when I go to Dunkin' Donuts. I get like a iced coffee with a caramel swirl in it. And this kind of, I know there's caramel drizzle and marshmallows, but I'm not sure if it's like the caramel swirls I think it's got cream in it as well as caramel. But you guys, this literally smells just like what I order from Dunkin' Donuts. So good. I love the names. The name of this, Cool Beans. I used to say Cool Beans all the time. I watched, what was that Hot Rod? You guys know the movie Hot Rod? I used to watch that like all the time when I was younger, and there's like a part where he's like, Cool Beans, Cool Beans. If you guys know what I'm talking about. I used to say that all the time, so it's kind of funny. The next one I got in a like little loaf pan is Caffeine Party, and once again, another coffee scent I had to have. And this is creamy vanilla coffee and a big slice of birthday cake. And this one is so good too, you guys. It smells so darn good. So usually birthday cake scents are like kind of light, or like any type of like vanilla cake. Sometimes it's like if you pair something that's a heavier scent with it, it'll kind of just wash over it. That is 100% not happening here. The birthday cake is definitely there, definitely strong, and it balances perfectly. I'm just gonna keep saying everything balances perfectly, but I feel like all of the notes that are listed, they are like exactly what you smell. Oh man, this is so darn good. It literally smells like a buttercream frosted birthday cake, like a homemade, not like that, not so good, like whipped cream frosting type of scent. It is like that really delicious, like homemade buttercream with like frosted, decadent white cake. Oh man, you guys, this is really good. I'm just gonna keep going, oh man. But yeah, this is really, really good. And moving on to all of the chunky shimmer bars. So first one that I picked up is in Bohemian, and this is vanilla sandalwood, nag champa, and patchouli rain. And if you guys haven't noticed, I've been getting much more into the earthy type of scents lately. I feel like these are like so perfect for summertime, like warm weather, being outside, kind of just like, I don't know, something about it is just really exciting me lately. And this is literally perfect. This is like the perfect name. I feel like it gives you all of those like good vibes. This is fantastic. The sandalwood, the nag champa, and the patchouli rain, like all of that just are like so well balanced. And I feel like this smells like exactly like what you would expect it to smell like. It is definitely not an overwhelming kind of head shop kind of scent. It smells kind of like if you were outside in a distance, kind of smelling that from like a little bit far away, a little bit of like a rainbow zen going on. It's really lovely, so nice, kind of calming. I really like this. This next one here I have is Eruption. This is Palo Santo, tobacco, vanilla, and pineapple juice. Pineapple juice with like a little bit of like zest, like a little bit of a zing, like a zesty zinginess to it. It's kind of like, it's biting. It's like pineapple juice, but like biting in like the best way, if that makes sense. This is really hard to explain, but kind of like I've been saying, the notes of this are exactly like what you smell. So like if you like Palo Santo and you are cool with like a creamy tobacco type of scent and you like pineapple juice, then like it's so good. It's so unique and just really interesting and awesome, and I love it so much. This next one here is an Oh Yeah, and this is chocolate chip cookie dough, cookies and cream, and sweet cream. This is funny. This name reminds me of Kevin from The Office when they're doing that like silent challenge and he eats the candy bar and he's like, oh yeah. And everyone's like, oh, you messed it up. If you guys know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments. Yeah, so this one is literally smells just like Oreos. So I feel like you really have to enjoy like that cookies and cream type scent or like the chocolatey scent in wax, because this is like predominantly cookies and cream. It does kind of remind me a little bit of like a cookies and cream ice cream, but if you mixed in, if it wasn't like a vanilla based ice cream, if it was like a chocolate based ice cream, that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from this. It's really good. You definitely, I think, have to enjoy chocolate in wax. So this next one here is vanilla confection, which is vanilla cookies, vanilla cupcakes, buttercream icing with sprinkles on top. And I think this one might be one of my favorites as well. Oh man, you guys, this is so darn good. This one and the Caffeine Party with the birthday cake in it, I feel like I can really pick up on that buttercream icing, that buttercream frosting type of scent. It is so realistic. It's like that homemade, creamy, rich. Oh my gosh, it's so darn good. This is like one of those scents that I was nervous about, because typically vanilla scents or like cookie or like cakey vanilla scents especially can be pretty light. But based on cold, this one is super strong, and I really hope it's a strong performer. I have high hopes because all of my rainbow melts that I've melted thus far have been so strong and so good. So really high hopes for this one, but on cold, honestly, this one might be like a top contender of, at least in my top 3. So darn good. This next one here is Me Want Cookies, and this is gourmet sugar cookies, vanilla wafers, and vanilla bean marshmallow. Another vanilla-y type of scent. Oh man, you guys, another incredibly good scent. I feel like whereas this one is definitely more of like, the first thing you smell is the buttercream in this. The first thing I smell in this is like the cookie, like the base of like a sugar cookie, not like the frosting or anything. It just smells like straight up sugar cookies, but like in the best way possible. This one is really, really good. If you want like a very classic vanilla sugar cookie, that's the perfect go-to. This one here is one of like the top favorites. I have seen so many people talk about this. It's You're Going to Need a Bigger Boat, which is sweet strawberries and ocean breezes. And I honestly was like, I almost didn't even get this one, but I only got it because of the hype around it. You guys, this is so darn good. It's so good. Oh man, it's so darn good. I'm like super, super kicking myself for not getting a larger size in this, because I have a feeling that I'm gonna like melt through this insanely fast. That strawberry is one of the best strawberry oils I've ever smelled. It's so darn good. And I was nervous that ocean breezes would mean like salty sea air. I hate salty sea air, but this is not salty sea air at all. It is just like a super sweet, refreshing, very like authentic, realistic strawberry, but like, I don't know, you guys. It's like really sweet. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like strawberry soda if you like made it more like refreshing. Like if you put like something like, I don't know, fresh with it. It's so good, you guys. I really love this one, and I know that there's a lot of hype, and now I totally understand the hype. Deserves all the hype. It's great. And then finally, I have Rain or Shine, and this is lemon sunshine and sweet rain. And this is great. This is definitely a very rain mixed with lemon scent. It is everything you would imagine. It is delicious. It is refreshing. It is great. And that is it, you guys. I am so impressed, as I was the last time with my coffee sampler, as I am with this. And I cannot wait to get some more rainbow melts. If you guys picked up anything from this order, what did you get? Let me know in the comments. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, night, morning, whatever time you're watching this, and you take care. Bye, guys.